got hit from behind by a car, probably going 90 kilometers an hour, thrown into the ditch. I was wearing my helmet, but I still had a big gash on my forehead, broke my nose, broke my teeth, tore my trachea, broke a bunch of ribs, and broke my spine in 2 places. Where the damage was done resulted in a spinal cord injury at the T4 level. So from chest down, I have paralysis, and it's incomplete paralysis, but it is considered to be permanent. I was done. I thought, there's no way this is the end of me. Like, how am I gonna manage? This is ridiculous, and this isn't happening. And all of those, the grieving process, because really I've lost a part of me. A part of me has died, and yet I carry it around with me, right? So it's a constant reminder of what happened and what I have to deal with on a daily basis, and what my family has to do to help, and all the things that are different because I can't do what I used to do. Right from the get-go, accessibility has been something that I want to be an advocate for people to have more comfortable accessibility and more independent accessibility. It's one thing to be able to get into a building because somebody has pushed you up a ramp, but it's another thing to be able to get into a building totally on your own, open the door, and just make your way in and go about your day without having to ask for assistance. Not having use of your legs makes getting around so different. Try sitting in a chair and putting your pants on. It's really difficult, and I tell this to people all the time when I talk to a group of students in grade 6, and I said, go home and pull your pants down while sitting on the couch, and then try and pull them back up. And they all laughed at me, and I said, no, seriously, try. Not at school, but try it at home and see what it feels like, because it's really difficult. 30 to 40% of the time, I feel like my feet are in a bucket of ice water, and that feeling of having frostbite in your feet when it starts to go away, and it's sort of that tingly burn. When you have frostbite, it goes away. When you have paralysis, it doesn't go away. I have that in my feet, all the way up the backs of my legs, in my butt. And then one of the most common forms of nerve pain for paralysis is right around the injury line. My friends that watch me, they're like, everything you do is a workout. I'm like, yeah, everything I do is a workout. So that's why I'm exhausted at the end of the day. Educating about road safety, educating about accessibility, and educating about paralysis and what it's like to be paralyzed, and all of the things that you have to consider. Like every time I go anywhere, it's okay, where's the bathroom that I'm gonna be able to use, get into first of all, let alone be able to get on and off the toilet. It's how I plan my day. I will likely not walk again, barring some scientific miracle, which I'm holding out hope for. And I'm trying to keep my body in shape for when that happens, because if it's not in shape, you're not a candidate. So that's sort of my plan. In my head, I still have a long way to go. I'm not where I want to be. I still want to be stronger and more mobile and faster and have less pain. But the stronger you get, the easier things get, and the more you practice them, the easier it gets. So I've made a lot of progress. So I am going to keep doing what I'm doing. I do a lot of physiotherapy, and although it's exhausting, I know it's making a difference. On occasion, I find new muscles that work, and these muscles are working, and they're very much below my injury line. So I could not do this before. This is pretty awesome. So to see that happening and know maybe it's just gonna keep going, those muscles just might keep getting messages, and so I have to keep going.